Hi guys, welcome back to Inquisition. We're right where we left off here in the Temple of Mythal, figuring out whether we're going to follow Samson through the hole or take the long way and perform the rituals. Before we choose one way or the other, I actually want to speak to Morrigan. I realize she has this dialogue bubble over her head, so she probably has some stuff to say.
Yes.
Right away, we can hit her with the is Corypheus truly immortal?
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering it help us?
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
Fair enough. About using the well.
I want to discuss the well again.
Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand this. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
What about your son?
What if something happens to you? What about your son?
Kieran is a strong lad. He will thrive, with or without me.
Are you sure of that?
I am sure of precious little these days.
Okay. I actually had other questions to ask you, but she decided to end the combo there.
Yes.
Hi, back again. More questions. Where are we in the temple?
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
It may have served as a chamber of reflection, perhaps to contemplate the righteousness of one's cause. More importantly, I suspect none were permitted beyond this area without a priest. Ancient texts claim Mythal passed judgment in the flesh, but 'twas surely the priests who proclaimed rulings here.
Why all the rituals?
Why do the ancient elves insist on so many rites?
We may safely assume one did not petition high priests for Mythal's justice by strolling up and knocking. I see no more insufferable ceremony here than in a chantry.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. It was just a question. What are the rituals we're doing even, exactly?
More rituals? What are they for? Do you know?
I believe they signify an intent to lay oneself bare, to champion a cause without pity, regret, or shame. Mythal's cult was not fond of vacillation. One approached them with nothing less than complete confidence.
What happened to the unsure?
What happened to those who were less sure of themselves?
Legend does not say. Perhaps this place has a more gruesome history than we know.
Tell me about Mythal.
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
You admit lack of knowledge, and yet dismiss her so readily?
I do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
It was interesting that Solus chimed in there. What accounts are you referring to?
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony.
More Dalish tales, I assume.
You know more than Solus?
If you know more about this, Solus, speak.
The oldest accounts say Mythal was both of these, and neither. She was the mother, protective and fierce. That is all I would say. This is not a place to stir up old stories.
Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
Exiled to the beyond?
What do you mean, exiled?
Tricked by the dread wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
Okay, last question. Who are these temple elves?
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
It would be unheard of.
If they keep records, it could change everything we thought we knew about history.
Tis thrilling, no? To discover an era thought lost forever has possibly thrived in the shadows. We may, however, find these elves reluctant to part with their long-kept secrets.
Alright, well that was a good chat with Morgan. We got a lot of information and thoughts on what she's thinking. And I think I've made my decision. I'm going to take the long way and actually perform the rituals. By what Morgan has told me, you know, if there really is some sort of power in here and it only goes to the chosen, we will make ourselves look much better if we actually take the time to do the rituals rather than just blast our way through. So, let's go this way. Oh, open this door by completing the rituals. Oh, oops. For some reason I thought the rituals were beyond said door, but no. Okay, where are the rituals then? Aha, ritual number 1. God, this place is beautiful. Okay, it's another one of these walking puzzles. Luckily I'm good at these. Oh, this one's harder though. Oh no. Oh no, okay. I think I know what we have to do. I just hop down. No, it resets it! Ah, I was gonna say if I just hop down and then go back to the start again, but no. They didn't want me to do that. Okay, this one's gonna be way tougher than that first one. Let's see. So the issue is that there's even more tiles beyond this door. So that means we're gonna have to go this way. Maybe we start over this way. Oh wait, what does this do? Aha! There we go. Okay, that should make things a little easier. Now we should be able to just go in one big loop. I think. No, wait, now those gates are raised. What the heck? Huh. Okay, so one way or the other, the gates have to be raised. The thing is I think I can just bypass the gate right here. No, but I can't step off. Alright, this is gonna take some real puzzling. Okay, let's see. If we stay on this side, go around. If we get off on the yellow, it doesn't reset. It's only if we touch anything else. But these yellow bricks are okay to step on. So I think we do this. Come up around. Oh yeah, I think this will work. Wait, will it? Oh no, I messed it up. If I did it right, I would have pulled down this and left a space for me to walk on. Can I jump over? No. Okay, that's totally how you do it though. I just need to do it and actually pull the lever at the right time. Pop off, pull lever. Solus, unsure why you're still invisible. You can come out now, dude. Anyway, alright. Going a little slowly this time to make sure I step on the right tiles. Okay, so if I step off here, and then I need to step on this one and step off, then pull the lever. Here, here. Oh crap, I'm gonna miss that one right there. I messed it up again! Alright, third time's the charm. Alright, I think I got it now. This one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, here we go. Woohoo!
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Alright, that I wouldn't call that an easy puzzle by any stretch of the imagination. It was definitely tricky. Took me a little bit. We figured it out. Now on to the next one. Ow. I'm gonna break my knees before we get there. It's another part of the ritual. Whoa! Excuse you too, bird. Alright, what do we got here? No levers or anything this time, which is good. We're gonna get this one first try. Yes!
The ritual is complete.
We
Alright.
are close. There is but one more path to follow.
One more path, you say? Well, if it's as easy as that one, then we'll be good. But if it has levers, well, we might be a while. Alright, I think we found the last one. Get some owls here. I just want to get the whole lay of the land before I even start it. So there's like two sections. There's the hollow side and the owl side, and then this yellow in between. So presumably we have to complete both at the same time, and then we can use the yellow as a transition point. Okay. So that's the case. Then, guess we'll just start it like usual and see what we can do here. So the good thing about this one is that it does not appear that the stairs reset things. The issue is, though... Okay, I just need to get a better lay of the land, and I think we can do this. Okay, so the bottom puzzle is done. No, wait, it reset. The floor out here is yellow, so I thought that meant we would have immunity, but that does not appear to be the case. We cannot leave the boundaries of the puzzle. We can only move in between each one. So we need to complete one and then complete the other. This is what I'm figuring out. Okay, so if that's the case, then we probably want to go this way first. We need to cross the barrier in the middle when we're done. Okay. It's times like these that I wish I just jumped in the hole. Now that I realize what the trials really were. Alright, that's the first one. The first one is complete. So now I need to do the same thing with the second one. So let's pause. I'm going to try to figure out the best plan of action here. I think we're good if I just do it like this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Why am I counting the blocks? No idea. 24, 25, 26. There we go.
Everything is lit.
Counting made me feel better.
Say something, but I can't hear it.
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
So apparently Bull disapproved of my choice. I guess he was like, this was dumb. You should have just jumped in the hole. But I think Morgan, Solus, and Cole all appreciate the choice I made. Cole says that apparently something wants to say something. So I suppose we'll head back to the main doors. Maybe
Will
there.
you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
What are you talking about? I literally just took time out of my day to complete the rituals. Alright, here we go.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies.
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Virabella San.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Solus, do you want to talk to him?
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world, because he lacks the power to restore it.
Okay, fair enough. So you're actual ancient elves.
So, you're elves from ancient times. Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Virabella San must be preserved.
What is the well?
What is this Virabella San exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
Okay, well, we came to stop Corypheus.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them.
Sweet.
When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Yeah, I agree.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
Look, we're not gonna need the well. I want allies. We're here to stop Corypheus. We will definitely ally. We're gonna accept the Sentinel Elves bargain.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vera Bellasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No! Morgan!
Morgan, chill out, girl. What is wrong with her? She's like, ancient power I need.
This would be our guide?
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morgan chased off on her own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
She turned into a bird.
I mean, I don't know if she's protecting it. These people are protecting it. Seems to me like she just wants it for herself. Alright, guess we're headed this way. Aha! We found the Templars! There was something for going the long way after all. Not only did we respect the temple, we also gained some new allies. And now we can take the Templars unawares when we pop out of this side door. Okay, took care of those Templars. I'm back. Please continue following me the way. I suppose I didn't even need to go fight those Templars, but it felt only fair that I helped out. Slow and steady, our guide leads us.
This place looks untouched.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
We did not come to cut off the last of elven glory.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we can take a handful of gold while we're here. That's only fair. We got a codex entry, the Judgment of Mythal. Whenever one of the people wronged another, they would not call on Elgar'nan to avenge them, for his fury would destroy all it touched. Mythal saw this bring strife among the people, and went to Elgar'nan. She offered to deliver justice when the people warred amongst themselves. Elgar'nan saw her wisdom and agreed, binding all to abide by her verdicts. Some petitioning Mythal for justice hid jealousy, accusing those who had done them no wrong. She saw their lies, and struck them down. Others petitioning Mythal for justice burned with wrath for imagined slights. She saw their weak hearts, and struck them down. Those coming to her with clear minds and open hearts were granted judgment and protection, and Mythal harried their enemies until the end of their days. Story of the Elven God Mythal, from author unknown. So she really was almost like the mother. She was the mother of justice for the elven people. She protected them, but also would never let them take advantage of her. Here's a beautiful mosaic of Dirthamin. Dirthamin and Falandin are linked in Dalish legend as inseparable twin brothers. Scraps of elven stories from after the fall of Arlathan, transcribed into Tevinter and recently lent to our fair university, refer to them as twin souls, but draw no family connection. The oldest stories never even name them directly, referring to Falandin as Dirthamin's shadow, and Dirthamin as Falandin's reflection. The little we understand implies their bond was not romantic, beyond even the strongest friendship. The legends of Dirthamin and Falandin may have been an allegory for complex elven relationships we lack context to comprehend. From the University of Orlais. Interesting. Oh, there's lots of murals here. Hang on, we might be able to learn it about lots of different elven gods. This one is Elgar'nan. Elgar'nan, wrath and thunder, give us glory. Give us victory over the earth that shakes our cities. Strike the usurpers with your lightning. Burn the ground under your gaze. Bring winged death against those who throw down our work. Elgar'nan, help us tame the land.
Henshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Okay.
Just a quick look around.
Sorry, I was just looking at your beautiful murals. Alright, I'm coming. First I'm going to click on this one, then I'm coming. This is Galan-Nain. Galan-Nain kept herself apart from the people. She used her power to create animals none had ever seen. The skies teemed with her monsters, the land with her beast. Andruil hunted them all, and after a year of killing, approached Galan-Nain with an offer. The gods would share their power with Galan-Nain, but only if she destroyed her creations, for they were too untamed to remain among the people. Galan-Nain agreed and asked for 3 days to undo what she had made. On the first day, she struck down the monsters of the air, except those she presented to Andruil as a gift. On the second day, she drowned the giants of the sea, except those in deep waters, for they were too well wrought and pride stopped her hand. On the third day, she killed the beasts of the land, except the Hala, whose grace she loved above all else. This is how Galan-Nain was made youngest of the gods. Man, there's so many different elven gods. Their stories are so interesting. Ooh, hidden door. Alright, ma'am, lead the way. I'm right behind you. I'm staying close. Can I look at these mosaics, or is she gonna yell at me? This is Sileys. Sileys, whose heart rivals Elgernon's light, whose temples rival Mythal's cities, whose breath rivals Andrul's spear, whose skill rivals June's craft, whose fire cannot be quenched. We give ourselves gladly to your service. So how many elven gods were there? Quite a few, by the looks of all these mosaics. Hard to keep them all straight. And if this is a temple to Mythal, then you just have to presume that every single one of these gods had a temple, at least at some point. Although Mythal's was probably more used because people were actually coming to her asking for judgment and stuff. Whereas some of the other gods maybe weren't interacted with so directly. Ooh, big pile of gold. Take that before our guide notices. Do. I'm coming. Sorry, I was just looking at the pretty wall stuff. You can hear the Templars outside. Luckily we're taking the back route, so I don't even need to go out there and fight them, honestly. Just go this way. Some more dead Templars, and presumably our guide will open this very obvious looking secret door for us. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, there's loot in here. What? Thank you so much. That was a pile of gold bars. This is the best tour ever. I didn't realize there would be treats. Thank you, man. So I guess now I have to go through this door. Alright. Hello? Guess who's here to ruin your day? It's the Inquisitor! Ruin their day? We did. Alright. This must be it. Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
So Mythal endures.
It's loud and so cold.
That's something.
I love all the different reactions from our team. Alright, let's head down.
An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General? Tell me, you bros.
You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. We come to the back end of nowhere. And here you are.
I like to travel.
Leading the Inquisition takes me to all sorts of interesting places.
You came too far this time. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
So you're a vessel.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
He's not getting the well.
I'll see Corypheus dead before I let him wield that power.
How are you going to stop him? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now. with a new god, I will bring Corypheus the well's power and your head, all at once. To arms!
I'd like to see you try, Samson. Alright, this is the big fight, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to stop the Red Templar, Samson and his gang, right here, right now. We're not gonna let Corypheus get anywhere close to that well. Holy crap. My fade rift there, Mark of the Rift, absolutely wrecked everybody. All of the Templars are down, it's only Samson already. That was a super clutch move. Not to toot my own horn too much, but... Alright, here we go. So Samson is level 20. Looks like he did scale to my level, I think, because I'm also level 20. He's certainly not going down without a fight. His minions were very easy to get rid of. Samson himself, not so much. Cole is down. I'm really hoping Solus revives him at some point. Guess we'll see. Perhaps I'll go revive him. Seeing as Solus is not doing his job, I'll help out poor Cole. Here you go, buddy. Alright.
You think you'll win? Come on then. You will.
He's supposed to be attacking me. Also, he got huge. Like, I am tall. I'm usually the tallest one in the room, and Samson is towering over me right now. So I guess that's what that red lyrium will do to you. Side effects of red lyrium, you just get giant. Alright, he's almost down. Come on guys, let's finish this.
Take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's not ready to go yet. We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
It's a race for the well.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
We stopped Samson, we're done.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
I'm sorry.
This can't be easy, holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
I mean, if it'll help, and if you'll allow it.
I'll take anything that might help against Corypheus. No matter the price.
So I see. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
What happened to Mythal?
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
Where will you go?
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity never to awaken, if fate is kind.
That's it? No more duty?
You can walk away from the temple? Just like that?
After you drink, nothing remains to hold us.
Malas Amali Nahalam Abalas. His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
Thank you for translating, Solus. Appreciate that without having to ask. There's the
You'll note the
Illuvian.
intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
You were.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
That's not good.
Seems like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends.
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone have the training?
You alone? You're not the only mage here.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
I mean, maybe me. I'm a mage.
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
What about the price?
You're not concerned about the price? Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
How can I trust you?
What's to stop you from taking the knowledge and leaving?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens all, even myself. He must be stopped.
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
What does everyone else think?
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
So many voices. They would be in your head, talking over you. You don't want them.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
I know the well's danger, I say with my knowledge of arcane. Apparently, Tallara the Qunari knows, because Tallara the human certainly doesn't.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion. A gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
Alright, so we got two options here. We either let Morrigan drink from the well and gain the power of the well, or we drink from the well ourselves. So coming into this, I actually already had my mind made up. This is one part of the game that I did remember back when I played it back originally in 2014. And in that original playthrough, I actually let Morrigan drink from the well. So coming into this all along, I have planned to drink from the well myself, simply because I want to see how that side of things plays out. It also helps that this time around my character is a mage, so I feel like I'm better suited to hold and perhaps deal with the power. Also, the way that I'm looking at my Inquisitor is that she will do anything for the Inquisition, no matter what it takes. So as long as Mythal helps us defeat Corypheus, if we owe her a favor, then so be it. So that's the way I'm looking at things, and I'm going to say I'll use the well myself.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
It won't go to waste.
And who's to say it will go to waste?
I do.
Apparently Bull greatly approves of my choice, so as long as Bull approves, I know I made the right choice.
With the Well of Sorrows, Inquisitor.
Also, I'm surprised that Morgan gives up so easily and she doesn't fight me more here. That's it, the decision is made, Bull approves, and I'm going into the well.
Why am I here? Corypheus, a Magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him.
Your aid is worth any price.
If you can help me vanquish Corypheus, take whatever price you wish.
Inquisitor! Inquisitor! How do you feel?
A little late to the party, man.
The Illuvian!
Whoa, was that Mythal, do you think? Who came up out of the water at the last minute to shatter the Illuvian and stop him from chasing after us? That would make sense. She's protecting us. Alright, we got the power, we got out of there, we foiled Corypheus's plans. Now we're home, sweet home.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not. He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
It's trying to, I think.
It's voices. Whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
Then help me understand.
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but with his dragon...
There is a way, but I'll need Morrigan's help.
The voices from the well tell you that, do they? Very well, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready to begin this plan of yours.
Are you certain of this?
Certain? No.
Well, I don't think certain is the right word.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have managed to stop Corypheus in his tracks. We've gotten the power of the well, defeated Samson, really put a dent into old Corypheus's plans overall, and now we think we found a way to stop him, and it all starts with his dragon. So, thank you everyone so much for coming along to the Arbor Wilds with me on this incredible journey. When we come back next time, we will speak with Morgan in Skyhold's garden while we figure out the final piece of this puzzle. It's all coming to an end soon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to save the world, no matter what it takes. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and until next time.